Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MegaMek. We are going to be playing we're starting off with some MekHQ, but we do have a recon battle today, which we have assigned 2 lances to. Yes, Varenk, here I am. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Let me see, starting at the right, we do have Aleutian and Tonga Lance deployed. Mr. McGorilla, hey, how's it going? Glad you can make it. Hopefully today is not too busy for you. Yes. We're going to be doing a recon mission with Aleutian Lance and Tonga Lance in reserve. It's probably going to take them a few turns to catch up, but I'll be honest, this recon mission is probably going to be recon in force. We're probably just going to annihilate them. Finances are looking good. We're at about 3.5 million. Don't know if you can see that at the bottom. We've been holding steady at just shy of 3.5 million for a little while now. In the infirmary, Delphine is taking care of Ming Ching, who still has a broken back. We've got Maru taking care of Bijou, who lost her leg. Kelly, who has a broken collarbone. William Ward Tarantino with a broken back and a sprained left arm. And Pascal, who lost his left arm. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead. Just because these guys have more severe injuries, I will go ahead and assign them to Delphine. Just so they can recover a little bit faster, maybe. Nothing in the repair bay. The warehouse, we've got Edeborg is working on this 330 XL engine, and next in line is this 360 XL engine. In the hangar, let's see, we do have Wyvern's Archer, which reminds me, we are going to have to arrange a search and rescue mission for Wyvern. And I was thinking, this is just a thought so far, but I was thinking that we could arrange a battle for each of our lances with roughly equal battle value. We would have to add them in manually. The battles, I mean. We would have to add, if we're doing one for each lance, we would have to add 4 battles. We would have to manually create the op for each battle. I would want to do pretty evenly matched battle value, just to play it safe. I'm not going for salvage on these missions, but honestly, if we're going equal battle value against all 4 of our lances, we might end up with a fair amount of salvage. But yeah, I was thinking if we could complete all 4 of those missions successfully, we might get Wyvern back. Again, that was just a thought. Let me know what you guys think as far as that goes. As far as personnel, we do have, let's see. Let me just sort these the way I had them a second ago. Veteran. So those guys are all waiting for 40 XP. Fred Jones. We had been talking on Discord, and I think what Fred Jones is actually saving up for is tactics. Since he is a squad leader, that does mean that any point of tactics that he gets will be worth a reroll and a bonus to initiative for his entire lance. So, if we're cool with that, that is what we're saving up for. Another veteran admin saving up for elite. We've got an elite soldier saving up for something. Doesn't really matter. We've got a veteran mechanic saving up for elite. That'll be at 40. We've got a regular mechanic saving up for veteran. That'll be at 20. So Kirti just needs 1 more XP and he'll be a veteran mechanic. Ruby might be saving up for something. I don't know. Probably not piloting our gunnery because we're not trying to bump up our battle value too fast, too much. Kazuko is a couple points away from becoming a veteran mech tech. Pasquale is couple points away from becoming a veteran mechanic. Veronica Hurst is like 3 points away from being, I don't know, tech specialist weapon or something. Let's see. The interstellar map has not changed that much since we've started this contract. We've still got Nycerta up here being controlled by Ghost Bear. We've got Porthos over here by Ghost Bear. We've got Santander 5 being controlled by Smoke Jaguar. Everything else in this area, over here we've got Clan Wolf, but over here we still have Free Rasahog Republic, so we're not being overwhelmed just yet. In the briefing room, the only mission we have on the books is this recon mission in the TONE. We do have Tonga and Aleutian lands deployed. Oh yes, Daniel Apty. I accidentally misclicked when I was trying to improve his tech mech skill. So I accidentally clicked on small arms, but I did correct that. I did remove 15 XP from him and change his small arms back, and his tech mech improved. So he is now a veteran mech tech working on this stalker. So that's exciting. And with that out of the way, I do believe we can just jump right into this recon mission. The Op 4 is only 6,000 points. It is a single star of light mechs, including a Mongoose, pair of Nighthawks, a Hussar, and a Locust 2C. All of them 4-5 or better, up to and including a 2-3 in the Mongoose and a 2-3 in the Nighthawk. We do have 4 Thumpers on our side, as well as a House Officer and a Wasp that we need to keep alive, and a couple of tanks that we would like to keep alive, but it's not one of our objectives. House Officer must be kept alive. Artillery support, pre-battle damage. Oh. The hostile force appears to have suffered some minor battle damage in a previous engagement. Okay. Allied units not seem to have been fully repaired from their previous engagement as well. Enemy ambush. Enemy presence appears much smaller than indicated. Keep an eye out. Well, if there were going to be any enemy forces jumping out at us, we would know about it right now. So I believe all we have to worry about is that lance of light mechs. And our objective is to scan the enemy units in primary Op 4. We must move a unit within 3 hexes of the target and forego all attacks to scan each unit. Destroyed also works, which is probably what's going to happen. A big part of the reason I'm bringing Tonga Lance into this is because I want to try out Hoser's Ride's new setup with the clan tech, with the clan ER PPC and the clan ER medium laser added to the mix. So we're going to be checking that out, and they will be deploying on round 6. From the south, we are going to be deploying from the north with our main force. The Thumpers are deploying off board. Our allied forces are going to be deploying to the north. Our House Officer is going to be deploying to the north. Primary Op 4 is going to be deploying to the south. So we're going to be starting up here, they're going to be starting down here, and then our reinforcements are just going to be starting behind them. So that is really nice. We will go ahead and change our allied forces to the Freeman, our House Officer to Hussar, primary Op 4. Primary Op 4 can be Beta Galaxy. And the allied artillery are going to be off board, so it doesn't really matter what they look like. As far as the map goes, it's a fairly small map, but I'm seeing some elevation. This is a small but dense map. Seeing a lot of elevation, I'm seeing a lot of water, a little bit of woods. So we're going to be deploying at the north, they're going to be deploying at the south, and then our reinforcements will be deploying from the south as well. I don't really have any issues with this map as it stands. I'm okay with what I'm looking at. So let's go ahead and we'll do this. Alright, we have one initiative for deployment phase, and we are going after our or before our house officer, but after our allied force. Oh, wait. This is backwards. Hold on. Let's try that again. It had our reinforcements listed as our main force, and our main force listed as our reinforcements, and that is not what I was going for. So that is the Rifleman, the Cronus is, and the Phoenix Hawk. Playing at the start of game. And Tsubasa, Holzer, Ash, and the Stalker should be deploying. Let's see, the fastest among them is a speed 6, the slowest among them is a speed 3, +1, so that should actually be round 8. Which kind of sucks. But I think it'll be alright. We didn't make any other changes, didn't need to make any other changes. So our team has one initiative, and we are deploying first within our team. So that's a little different, but not too terribly bad. Let's see what the map looks like for this mission. Okay. Wait. Hold up. I thought we were deploying at the north. Okay, take 3. So we can get this right. I do apologize for starting over and over and over again. But let me set these guys to deploy at the north at the start of the game. And then these guys. Those 4, yes, deploying at the south on turn 8. Okay, that looks right now. And it looked right before, but now it looks right. We've lost initiative and we are going first. So, okay, well, that's the price we pay. I'm fine with that. That is a lot more water than was on the sample map. I'm thinking we can start with the Rifleman here. We can advance to these woods and try to cover as much of this area as we can. Okay, works for me. Let's see. The 2 Cronuses. We've got the Mark III Cronus by Stiletto, which has the inner sphere pulse lasers. we've got the Mark II Cronus, which has medium lasers and small lasers. Okay. Let's start with the medium pulse laser Cronus. We'll start here. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a pretty good spot for us to start in. The other Cronus, I'm guessing, can start here. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a pretty good starting spot for us. And the Phoenix Hawk, I'm thinking we can start over here. Because why not? Alright, do we have eyes on any bad guys? We have lost initiative badly. We have eyes on nobody, surprisingly enough. We will jump into this hex. Wait, is the weather not clear and calm? Oh, full moon night. If I had known, I would have re-rolled that. But I'm not gonna make you guys sit through another restart, so we will be playing on a full moon night. The rifleman will be moving that way. The other Cronus will be jumping to here. And the other Phoenix Hawk, or the Phoenix Hawk, will be jumping to here. Oh, we've got eyes on a light mech. We've got eyes on the Hussar, and we've got 2 sensor returns, so that is exciting. We've got some hovercraft advancing on the water. Pegasus side slips 1 hex and skids off the field. So that is a tank that we can no longer rely on. The 2 scimitars, 119 and 120, both succeed at their flanking and turning moves. Stiletto has, it looks like, eyes on the Hussar. We've got him on an 11 with the large laser. We'll go ahead and take that shot. The rifleman doesn't have eyes on anyone, looks like. The other Cronus, we have eyes on a Mongoose, a Nighthawk, and the Hussar. We've got the Hussar on 9, so we'll go ahead and take that shot, and we've got the Mongoose on 13s. Now we could take shots at the Mongoose on 12s if we didn't have the secondary target modifier, but I think I'm going to engage the Mongoose maybe next turn. And last but not least is the Phoenix Hawk, who has the Hussar on 11, so we'll go ahead and take a shot at that. Nighttime battle? Yeah. Did not realize, but I should have. The Mongoose hits the Cronus in the left leg with a medium laser at extreme range for 4 damage, down to 22 armor. The Nighthawk hits the Cronus in the left arm with an ER large laser for 8 damage, down to 10 armor. So that round goes to them. Definitely. No one's building up any heat yet. We've won initiative, but we are going first within our team. We've got 2 Thumpers landing next turn. Alright, Stiletto, what have we got? We can close in on the Mongoose. Let's see, the Rifleman can move forward all of 2 hexes, which I guess is fine. The Cronus can jump into like this hex. We can get eyes on the Nighthawk, or one of the Nighthawks, and the Locust. And the Phoenix Hawk can jump into this hex? No. This hex, facing that way. And we can maybe get eyes on some flanking shots next turn. Alright, so we've got some tanks moving around. Everyone succeeds at their piloting checks, so no one falls down, no one side slips, no one skids. Let's see. We've got the Cronus with eyes on... Oh, this Mongoose has made his way up here very rapidly. And we have eyes on the Nighthawk on a 10, so we'll go ahead and take that shot since we can. Let's see, the Rifleman has eyes on the Mongoose on 9s, eyes on the Nighthawk also on 9s. Yeah, let's go for this Mongoose here. We'll go 9, 9. We'll throw in an 11, but just 1, and we'll throw in a couple more 9s with the autocannons. That'll go 3 heat over, which is acceptable to me. This Cronus has him on an 8. And a trio of 10s. And another 10 with the SRMs. The Phoenix Hawk only has eyes on the Nighthawk and only on a 14, so we're gonna skip him. Alright, they are returning fire. The Locust 2C misses the Cronus on a 10. The Cronus misses the Nighthawk on a 10. The Rifleman hits the Mongoose in the right leg with a large laser down to 4, and an Ultra Autocannon 5 to the right arm down to 3. Okay, a couple good hits. The Cronus hits the Mongoose in the left leg with a large laser down to 4 armor, another good hit. The Nighthawk misses the Mongoose, does hit the Rifleman in the left torso with 2 medium lasers down to 11 armor there. The Nighthawk hits our Rifleman in the head. Bendik Machuski needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 7. And an ER large to the left torso down to 3 armor. The Rifleman, which took 2 mediums and 2 larges, needs a 20 plus to stay standing, gets a 5. The Mongoose took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets a 4. The Rifleman is at 3 heat. The Cronus and the Mongoose are both at 1 heat. Everyone else is running pretty cool. We have 1 initiative, and we are going last, so that's exciting. We've got 2 Thumpers landing next turn, 2 Thumpers landing this turn. Alright, let's start with the Rifleman. We will go here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and walk. We might walk next turn, we might just torso twist. I haven't decided yet. Stiletto. We'll be jumping into this hex where she has eyes on both Nighthawks and the Mongoose. And the Locust 2C. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh, the Mongoose is running away. We can get him just barely in large laser range, and that is in his left side. That is not in his rear. The Phoenix Hawk will definitely be advancing on the Locust. I'm thinking to here, because I don't want to jump into the rubble. Alright, everyone succeeds on their piloting checks. No one slips or side skips or anything like that. Thumper lands on some terrain for 40 damage, but doesn't do anything significant. Let's see. Stiletto has Nighthawk number 1 on 5s. So yeah, we're gonna take all of those. And we'll take the 7 with the SRMs. Rifleman has the Nighthawk on 6s, so we'll take a couple of those. And we'll take a couple more 6s with the Ultra Auto Cannons down to 2 heat. The other Cronus, let's see, we've got Mongoose on 8s. We've got the Nighthawk on 6s. I mean, the Nighthawk is not going down yet. We will need to devote some more firepower to it. So we'll do 6s and we'll do 8s. We'll go 2 heat over on 8s. And the Phoenix Hawk has the Locust on 7s. Oh, that is important. Yes, I would like to get the Locust on 7s. Okay. The Locust misses the Phoenix Hawk on an 8, gets a 3. The Wasp misses the Nighthawk on 12s, gets a 6 and a 7. The Nighthawk misses the Wasp on 11 and 9. The Cronus at the Nighthawk hits him in the right torso with the large laser down to 0 armor. Medium pulses to the left leg down to 3 armor. Medium pulse to the center torso down to 11. The Rifleman lands both autocannon 5s to the right arm and right torso, critting on his double heatsink, or 2 or 3. And the right arm down to 5 armor. The Mongoose misses the Cronus. The Cronus at the Nighthawk hits him in the left arm for 8, down to 2 armor. And 3 SRMs, the right leg, the right torso, critting on another double heatsink, and the center torso down to 9. The Nighthawk hits the Cronus in the right leg and right arm with large laser fire down to 18 and 10. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Locust in the right arm for 5 down to 3 armor. The Nighthawk needs a 7 to stay standing and gets an 8. Okay. Everyone pretty much is at 2 heat except the Phoenix Hawk. The enemies are running a bit cooler than we are. We've lost initiative, and we are in fact going after our house officer, but before everyone else. We've got 2 Thumpers landing next turn. We've got 2 Thumpers landing this turn. Let me start with the Rifleman, who will be standing still. Even though he's facing kind of the wrong way, we can deal with that. We can torso twist. Let me start next with the Phoenix Hawk. The Phoenix Hawk can go to there at a walk. He's not very evasive, but he's got the armor. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll try to light up the Locust at a range of 4 hexes, which is medium range for our medium lasers. Next stiletto. Are the Nighthawks jump capable? They are not. They are 6'9". Let's see. Stiletto. Can we do a backstab? Wait, I think I'd like to stand still. Yeah, if he's gonna come to us, yeah, let's hit him up with some pulse lasers. Everyone succeeds on their piloting checks. No one side slips or skids or anything like that. Thumper lands on the Phoenix Hawk for 5 to the right arm. Thumper lands on the Hussar to the right arm for 5 down to 1 structure. Man, Hussars are so vulnerable. Let's go ahead and hit him with some 5s. We go 4 heat over for some 5s on the Hussar. The Rifleman is going to be going for this Nighthawk on 5s as well. We'll throw in a 7. Actually, no. That, on 5s, it's definitely worth the chance of jamming. We'll do both larges. We'll do both ultras. That'll put us 2 heat over, and hopefully we'll land 20 points of damage to him. The Cronus has the Mongoose on 5s as well. That's going to be the large, that's going to be 3 mediums, that's going to be 2 smalls, and the SRM, that gives us heat neutral. And the Phoenix Hawk at the Locust 2C on 4s. 4s and 6s and 10s, we'll do that. Okay, hopefully we give better than we get. The Wasp hits the Nighthawk in the right leg with an SRM. The Cronus hits the Hussar in the head with a large laser, which is all it takes. Okay, the Hussar is down. Medium pulse laser to the right torso, crits on his large laser and his gyro, which kind of sucks. Medium pulse lasers to the left arm and left torso, critting on his engine again. SRMs to the right torso, critting on his engine again. Right arm destroyed, right torso down to 1 structure. The Locust 2C hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right leg with a medium pulse laser. Hits him in the right torso, would have been the head, but we countered that with an edge. The left torso, the left leg, the center torso, the left torso. So that is definitely going to be a PSR for our Phoenix Hawk. Our Rifleman at the Nighthawk hits him in the right arm, hits him in the head, forcing his first consciousness check. The center torso and the right torso blows off the right arm and destroys the engine. So the Rifleman's target is down and out. The Cronus at the Mongoose hits him in the right torso, hits him in the center torso, hits him in the right torso again, critting on his engine and gyro, hits him in the right torso again, blowing off his right arm, critting on his gyro again at a medium laser, transferring into the center torso. 2 small lasers to the left arm and the center torso down to 2. 2 SRMs both to the center torso, critting on his engine down to 6 structure. The Hussar misses the Cronus, and that was his last shot. The Phoenix Hawk. Those enemies are blowing up all over. Yeah, this is, I don't think we're going to have to wait for our reinforcements to arrive. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Locust 2C in the left arm with a large laser and a medium laser glancing blow down to 2 structure. The Nighthawk hits the Cronus in the left torso with a large laser and the left arm with an ER large laser down to 13 and 2 in those locations, and a medium pulse to the left leg for 6 down to 16. Our allied Scimitar misses the Nighthawk. The Mongoose hits the Cronus in the left arm again, critting on his lower arm and down to 6 structure. Medium lasers to the right arm, small laser to the right arm, down to 10 structure. The Scimitar hits the Nighthawk in the center torso with an SRM. The Nighthawk hits the Wasp in the left torso with a large laser, which destroys the left torso and blows off the left arm, which is fine. And a medium pulse laser to the head, forcing Matt Betron's first consciousness check and leaving him with 1 structure on his head. The Cronus needs a 4 to stay standing. The Phoenix Hawk needs a 4. They both get a 7 and a 6. The Mongoose automatically falls because its gyro is destroyed. Takes 3 to the right leg. Needs a 9 to avoid hurting the pilot. Gets a 7. Gets a 3 to stay conscious. Gets a 7. We might be capturing Tim this battle. The enemy Nighthawk is at 4. Stiletto is at 4. The Rifleman is at 2. The Phoenix Hawk and the Cronus are at 0. Our Wasp is at 2 heat. The Mongoose is at 12. Oh, he took an engine hit or 2. And the Locust 2C is at 1 heat. We have lost initiative and we are going first. Thumpers will be landing next turn, hopefully not on top of us. Stiletto would like to advance 4 hexes and try to get into this fray. The Rifleman will be standing still again this turn. We will hold off on you for a second and we will jump 5 hexes into these woods and turn around. Alright, Cronus is the only thing we have left. We've got the Nighthawk here. We've got a pilot who has ejected. Man, I wish this Nighthawk would move, but that's not going to be the case. Let's jump 5 hexes? No. Let's go 5 hexes this way. So if he does start moving towards the escape route, we can counter him. Mongoose ejects, which is fine because his gyro was busted. Actually, who busted his gyro? Okay, that was the Hussar. Engine destruction on the Nighthawk. Gyro, that is Cronus Mark II. Got the gyro hits on the Mongoose. Okay, so Mongoose goes to Cronus number 2. Or Mark II, which I think is actually the first one. Nighthawk, we've got a 5. We'll take that. Rifleman, we've got a pair of 5s. And we'll do a pair of 5s with the Ultras as well. We've got an 8 and a trio of 10s. We'll do the SRMs as well, just to be 1 heat over. And the Phoenix Hawk at the Locust on 7s. That's going to be everything for 1 heat over. Wouldn't want to be that Locust pilot? No, if I was that Locust pilot, I would have stayed out of the water for as long as possible. And he did not do that. The Cronus hits the Nighthawk in the left torso down to 5 armor. The Rifleman hits the Nighthawk in the left torso down to 5 structure. Hits him in the right torso down to 5 armor. We've got autocannon fire to the right leg, the right arm, and the left arm. Down to single digits in all of those locations. The Cronus hits the Nighthawk in the right arm with a large laser, critting on his shoulder and ER large laser. And 3 SRMs to the left arm, right torso, and right leg. The Locust 2C hits our Phoenix Hawk in the left torso with an ER small laser down to 3 armor there. And the right arm down to 2 armor. Whereas our Phoenix Hawk returns fire at the Phoenix Hawk, at the Locust, excuse me. Hits him in the right torso with a glancing blow for 2 down to 1, and a small laser glances off the center torso down to 9. The Scimitar hits the Nighthawk in the left torso, critting on his engine down to 3 structure, and 9 LRMs to the left leg and left arm, critting on his upper arm. The Nighthawk returns fire at the Scimitar, hits him in the rear, sinks the Scimitar, immobilizing him over the water. And an ER large laser to the left side, down to 5 armor. The Nighthawk took 60 plus damage, needs a 6 to stay standing, gets an 8, so he stays standing. And the Nighthawk kicks the Cronus in the right leg for 7, down to 11. The Cronus stays standing, barely, needs a 3, gets a 3. Alright, I was hoping that would go another way as far as the physical attacks go. Let's see, the Nighthawk is at up to 11 heat. Our boys are all at 2 or less. The Wasp is at 0. The Locust 2C is at 1. We've won initiative, but we are going after our house officer. They are at... our allies are at 31%. The primary op4 is at 27%. We are holding strong. Thumpers will be landing next turn, as well as this turn. Alright, so all that's left is this Nighthawk. Let's go ahead, we'll pick up this pilot. Rifleman will be standing still. Thomas Theismann, hey, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Watery Grave for the win. Watery Grave for the loss, actually. That was our hovercraft. Let's see, we'll have the Cronus move forward just a little bit. We can get the Nighthawk at medium range for our large laser at a walk. That works for me. The Phoenix Hawk can walk and get him in our rear, or his rear arc. Alright, Locust 2C enters depth 1 water successfully. The Scimitar flanking and turning twice successfully. Thumper lands on Locust 2C, destroying his left arm. Nice, that was a big part of his firepower, and transferring into the left torso. Alright, Stiletto. Gonna pick up this pilot, gonna hit this Nighthawk on his front arc on 8s and 10s. Yeah, we'll go 2 heat over on 8s and 10s. Let's see, the Rifleman has him on 6s. Yeah, we'll do the Ultras again on 6s. Let's see, the Cronus Mark II has a Nighthawk on 7s and 9s. We'll do 7s and 9s on the Nighthawk. And then the Phoenix Hawk. I'd actually really like to get this Locust on a 7. And 9. Oh, I saw no gyro on the Nighthawk. Okay, Locust 2C misses the Phoenix Hawk on 10s with all the ER smalls. The Cronus hits the Nighthawk in the right arm, transferring into the right torso, hits him in the right leg for 3, down to 3. Rifleman hits the Nighthawk in the center torso twice for 16 damage, down to 1. Ultra Autocannon 5 fire to the right arm, which transfers into the right torso, the left leg down to 5 armor. The left torso blows off the left arm and destroys the Nighthawk by engine destruction. Cronus hits the Nighthawk in the center torso, destroying it. Medium laser to the right torso, transferring into the center torso, SRM to the center torso. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Locust 2C in the center torso with a large laser for 4, down to 5 armor. And the Nighthawk hits the Phoenix Hawk in the center torso for 6, down to 12. The Scimitar hits the Nighthawk in the center torso, which is already gone. We're not going to step on the pilot, because we don't do that. We will pick him up. Pilot Tim has been picked up by the Cronus. Nice. And that just leaves the Locust 2C. We've got reinforcements arriving next turn. We've won initiative, and we are going before our house officer, but after everyone else. Thumper's landing next turn. Alright, Rifleman standing still. The Locust. Yeah, we'll advance on the Locust this turn. I was honestly hoping this battle would drag out a little bit longer. I was hoping to get Hoser into this so that we could test out his new build. But I guess that's not going to happen. We will get into the woods here. Thumper lands on the Phoenix Hawk's left leg for 5, down to 5. Hits the Locust in the left torso for 5, destroying his left torso. How is he looking? Okay, so his right torso has 7 points left. His right arm has 7 points left. But his left side is totally gone. Alright, we do not have eyes on. We do not have eyes on. We do not have eyes on. We've got him on 7s and 9s. Let's see what we can do. We're not going to overheat or anything like that. He's going to shoot back at us with 4 ER smalls. We got him in the center torso with a medium glancing blow. We got him in the center torso with a small laser down to 0 armor. He did not shoot back at us this turn. That's interesting. Everyone is at 0 heat. We are going... Oh, we're going last this turn. We've got... we got reinforcements arriving from the south this turn. Let's go ahead. We'll do that, Ash, and the blackjack. Sure. Alright, Stiletto will advance. Poser will stand still. Rifleman standing still. Stalker standing still. Ash standing still. Cronus will advance. I don't think she's got eyes on this turn. Phoenix Hawk will stand still. Blackjack will stand still. This is gonna be it for this battle. No two ways about it. We're going to annihilate this thing this turn, and that's all there is about it. Locust takes 15 to the right leg, the center torso, and the right torso, critting on a double heatsink or 2. Also lands on the Phoenix Hawk for 5 to the right leg, Hoser's Ride takes 5 to the left leg, Stalker takes 5 to the left torso. So that artillery did more good than harm, but only barely. Let's get the Phoenix Hawk in here. We'll take the first chance to take him out on 5s. Followed by Hoser. We'll do 4. We'll skip the 2 regular PPCs. We'll do 4. Oh, because he's in water, maybe? He gets 46? Either way. You know what? If he doesn't get the kill, someone will. We'll do 6s with the larges, 6s with the mediums. We'll skip the missiles. I don't feel like reloading them. Ash at the Locust on 9s. And 7s. Cronus has no shot. Blackjack has the Locust on 4s. Looks like 4s and 6s. We'll not overheat this turn. I feel like we've got him. Phoenix Hawk lands a hit on the right torso, transfers into the center torso. Locust is dead. Okay, well, that's all I needed to see. We've got Tsubasa at 4 heat. We can save the salvage. We did not take much damage at all. But again, like I said, we still have to rescue Wyvern. Rifleman took heavy damage? Oh, because he took a head hit. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage. The Cronus took light damage. Did take some damage to the lower arm on his left side, and the Phoenix Hawk also landed some artillery on him. Nothing major. Bendik Machewski, pilot of the Rifleman, did get hurt a little bit. The Nighthawk, the Hussar, the Mongoose, the Locust 2C we want to salvage for sure. We captured Martin from the Locust and Dana from the Nighthawk. We also captured Tim. We picked him up from the Mongoose. Let's see, the Mongoose, that was the Kronos Mark II. That was Alan Davy. Okay, so Zero Chu got 1 kill, Alan Davy got 1 kill, Stiletto got 1 kill, and Bendik Machewski and the Rifleman hanging out in the back got both of the Nighthawks. That is kind of surprising. Scan the following enemy units. Yeah, I think we can say that we did that successfully. Preserve, we did lose the Scimitar. And I think we can call that a decisive victory. Alright, so we've got no more battles lined up. We've got a little over an hour left in tonight's stream. Do we have anything that we'd like to be refitting? We've got 6 mechs being refitted right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they are all actually being worked on. The Zeus will be ready in 5 days. Everything else is 10 days or more. Actually, it looks like everything else is 20 days or more, except for the Hunchback 2C. Daniel Apti did not improve small arms, he improved mech tech. We did convince Tim to defect, which is nice. He is... oh! Tim is a 2-3 pilot. Very nice. And we've also convinced Martin to defect, and Martin is a 3-4 pilot. That's not bad. The Stalker took a little... Did the Stalker take any damage at all? Left torso? Must have been artillery, I guess. Hoser took 2250. The Grasshopper, the Blackjacket, the Cronus took some damage. The Cronus took some damage. The Rifleman took a little bit, and the Phoenix Hawk took a little bit. The Locust 2C has been added to the unit roster, and we will be taking him apart imminently. We want his armor, we want his lasers. For armor specialists, we've got Elena, Veronica, Jamel, Guillaume, and Tamalika. Elena, yes. Elena will be taking apart all the armor on 3s, which is fine. She gained an XP failing that one, but she didn't break anything. Let's see. Denise, you are a clan tech specialist. Okay, so we can have you actually pulling out these small lasers. We'll do ×3 on those, and we'll start with 1, 2 of those. B, we can start on the gyro. Tamalika is an armor specialist as well as an engineer. Yeah, let's go ahead and have her start pulling these actuators. We'll do that at quarter time. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then we'll pull the right leg at 270 minutes. Where is Yasrudin? Yasrudin can pull one of these smalls and another one. And then the cockpit can be... Planet can actually knock that out real quick too. Okay, so all we're waiting on is the head. We'll have Loney pull the head. and gain an XP trying. But yeah. Okay, so we just need to finish pulling these small lasers and the medium pulse laser out of the right arm, and that will be it for the Locust 2C. Do we have anything we could be putting those parts into? We've got... Oh wow, we've got 13 ER small lasers just standing by. Let's go ahead, we'll have, okay, Edeborg must be working on an engine already. She can do this one. She can do the other one. Amelia, we can do that. Standard gyro, we can have Chris do, ooh. We'll try that on a 6. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be today and tomorrow. And then the XL engine will be at a board tomorrow as well. I think we're ready to advance the day. Actually, hold on. In the hangar, we've got the Locust not being maintained, and that's fine. Yeah, okay, just the Locust, that's fine. We can advance the day. Alright, Edeborg failed to fix the 330XL engine. Needed a 5, got a 3. At least she didn't break it. We've got maintenance on the Thumper, maintenance on the Chippewa. It's trending upwards with not a lot of room to go. Let's go back to the warehouse. We'll have Edeborg get started on that. That'll be another 3 days. We did get the 2 ER smalls. We got the gyro fixed, barely. The Archer is going to be another 20 days or so. The Marauder is going to be another 20 days or so. The Zeus is going to be another 5 days or so. The Black Knight's going to be another month or so. Kraken's going to be a couple of months, and the Hunchback is going to be another week. Other than that, let's add. Well, hold on. Denise and Yasrud. There's Denise. We'll have her start on one of those. We'll have Yasruden start on the other one. Alright, advancing the day. Yes, unmaintained units. Okay, everyone has shown up. We've got maintenance on the Gundog. Trending happily upwards. I don't see any D's, just B's and C's and A's. We did get the ER small and the medium pulse off the Locust. Edeborg is still working on the engine. Refits are still going to be a while. Let's see, the Rifleman took some damage to the head. Armor Specialist, we've got, how about Elena? Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll do that. The Cronus took some armor damage as well. Awesome took some armor damage. Stalker took some armor damage. We can have Shoyab Selman. Selman can be our ammo guy today. The Phoenix Hawk took a little bit of damage. We can have Elena work on that. The Cronus took some armor damage and some left arm damage. We'll have Penny fix the left arm damage. We'll have Salmon do the reloads. We've got a lower arm actuator that needs replacing, so we'll do that. Lena, Veronica, Jamel, Guillaume, Tamalika. Guillaume can do some armor work. The Phoenix Hawk needs 135, so we'll have Denise knock those out and gain some XP. The Locust will have Yasrudin salvage that arm. Does that remove him from the roster? That does remove him from the roster. So all that's left is the Phoenix Hawk getting its right armor put back on. And we're good to go there. In the meantime, oh dang. We've been advancing the day, and I have not had people in the infirmary. Maru will take some cuts and a broken rib. The Phoenix Hawk is about ready. Ediborg is not ready. Medium pulse laser, clan tech. We'll have Chris knock that out. We've got a couple of actuators. Oh. Lower leg actuator, that'll be Tamalika can do that. Upper leg actuator, we can have George Valdez do that. Other than that, everything is an Ediborg job. We've got still missing Wyvern. Let's see. Frederick. Oh, that's all personnel. That's why. Let's see. We've got Elite Soldier, Veteran Admin, Elite Mech Warrior. Ruby is about ready for another SPA. Fred Jones, we're saving up for Tactics. All these Veteran Admins, we're waiting up for 40 XP. I think we can advance the day. Moving on to Saturday the 23rd. We've got maintenance on the Slayer, which is slowly improving. We got maintenance on the Leopard, which is slowly improving. I love to see it. We've still got some issues. The coolant truck also slowly improving. We fixed the armor on the Phoenix Hawk. Ediborg is still working on that XL engine. Leaving the poor injured people outside on the stretchers. Like, just because I forgot about them for a day or two. I kid. The only reason I forgot about them for a day or two is because the timeline is so truncated. Obviously, if I had had a whole day or two to think about it, I wouldn't have forgotten. It's just because I got in a hurry to do all those repairs. We are currently sitting at 349,000 C-bills. We've got cuts and a broken rib. We've got broken back. Bendick is, yeah, let's leave him in Delphine's care. Nothing in the repair bay. The warehouse, we've got, we'll have okay, must have worked out evenly because I don't see her. In the hangar, we're just waiting on Wyvern. Let's see. Veterans, yeah, okay. Regulars, we're still waiting for one more XP on Kurti. Regulars, we've got Merrick, who's just waiting to get his gunnery up so he can be a regular mech warrior. We actually have some dependents with a little bit of XP saved up. That might be worth investing in a little bit. But in the meantime, I think we're just waiting on 330 XL engine to be done. The guillotine improves from C to B. Love to see it. I do see the right torso improving from E to D. I'm seeing a lot of C's in green, which means that was stuff that was D's improving. The Union improves from C to B. So that is the autocannon 5 up, the large laser up, the medium laser up. Fair amount of stuff actually going on. First class bay quarters, cargo bays, fighter bays. Good stuff, good stuff. Love to see it. I'd love to see more of it. Edeborg fixed the 330 XL engine, so we can go to the warehouse and have her start on the 360 XL engine. That'll be a 5. That'll be another couple of days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, she'll be finished with that, hopefully. Let's see. The Archer's going to be a couple of weeks. The Marauder's going to be a couple of weeks. The Zeus is going to be a few more days. The Black Knight's going to be another month. The Kraken's going to be another couple months. The Hunchback is going to be like 4 more days. And I think... yeah, let's see what Monday brings us. Personnel market updated. We've got an elite soldier, mechanized wheeled platoon, machine gun, not interested. Maintenance on the Maxim, not interested. Edeborg working on the 360 XL engine. Okay, cool. The Zeus ready in 4 more days. The Hunchback ready in 3. Tuesday, 360 engine XL fixed. The Zeus ready in 4 days, the Hunchback ready in 2. Wednesday and Thursday. Hunchback needs an 8, gets an 11. The Hunchback is up to spec. We've got maintenance on the Cronus, which is easy to maintain and therefore improves quite a bit. We've got the Grasshopper, which is also... I only see 1 improvement, which could be better, but it could also definitely be worse, so I'm not mad. Let's see. The Hunchback is ready. The Zeus will be ready in 2 days. Carpet Thighs, hey, how's it going? I am doing quite well. We just finished a quote-unquote recon mission where we just annihilated everything. We finished up the repairs for that. We've been working our way through the warehouse. We had some busted XL clan engines that we fixed up. The repair bay is freed up. We've got Maru is just waiting on 1 prisoner. Delphine is working on a few people. There's a recon stomping, yeah. Recon in force, definitely. So basically right now we are just passing time till the end of the contract and debating how and when and in what manner we're going to get back. Let me sort by role. Okay, there we go. Status. Do we have status? We do not have status. Okay, well. Not Murdoch, not Vale, not Hottie. Fred French, yes. We're waiting. We're trying to figure out how we're going to get Fred French back. He is currently MIA. We lost him. He had to eject a few missions ago, and we had to leave him on the battlefield. We would like to get him back. We're assuming he's a prisoner. Just needed more atlases. I mean, we brought a stalker and an awesome, but other than that, it was mostly mediums and lighter heavies, like a rifleman and a grasshopper. But yeah, we stomped the crap out of them. That's how it went. I would like to get Fred French back before the end of the contract, which is coming up in less than a month. It's coming up on the 20th of March. Oh, kittens. Sorry. Mother-in-law brought over some cats, and one of them had 2 kittens, and they are currently running around and playing on the couch. Really cute. All right, moving on to, I believe, March the 1st. Yes, March the 1st. I wasn't sure if it was a leap year this year or not. We've got the unit market updated. We've got a Locust 1E. That's on 2 mediums and 2 smalls and good armor, but I'm not interested. We've got a Thug 10E. 4.6 PPCs and SRMs. We've got a Champion 2N 5.8. Autocannon 10, SRM 6, mediums and smalls. Wasp LAM we could buy for 2.3 million. We've got the Cicada. 2 mediums and a small and 64 points of armor. We've got the MegaMek with 96 points of armor. Not trying to do that. We've got an Archer for 7 million. That is the basic standard regular old Archer. It's marked up a bit. It is 10% above normal price. We've already got a Mark III Archer. Actually, take this one out of mothballs and fix it up. Yeah, we'll have Shoaib take it out of mothballs. We'll have Edeborg, our internal specialist, start on the center torso. We'll have Elena start on the cockpit. The left arm can be... Yeah, we'll have Fred Modry start on that on a 5. If he busts it, it's a standard arm. Not worried about it. What else do we have over here that needs fixing? Yeah, Doc Stalker, we're holding on to that one for posterity. Oh, the Mad Cat we're waiting on a head for, because we don't have any clan 75-ton heads. The Guillotine could use an ERPPC. We should have one of those. We'll have Kostya pull that out of mothballs. Oh, we do not have an ERPPC. Can we get one? Yeah, on a 3+, let's go ahead and buy, call it 6 of those. It was in the 70-ton section. Okay, so we've got, what else do we have that needs repairing? That might be it. Oh, no, we've got a Stinger LAM needing some avionics and some armor and a right torso. Let's go ahead. We'll get Ogiko to pull that out. Edeborg is our internal specialist. Who else do we have? Penny. Yeah, we'll have Penny fix the head. The center torso will have we'll have Chris do the center torso. Armor specialists, we've got Elena, Veronica, Jamel, Guillaume, and Tamalika. Guillaume can start on the armor. Needs a leg. We can have Loney start on that. The cockpit, we can have George Valdez. No, we'll have B do that on a 4. It'll take her today and tomorrow. Let's see, the heat sink, we can have Tamalika pull that. I'll have her also pull these jump jets at ×2 on 5s. She gained an XP. Salvage medium laser, weapon specialist Elena or Chris. Yeah, we'll salvage that medium laser. Everything else is looking like it's gonna be tomorrow or the next day. Okay, well. And this one we're probably gonna put back into mothballs before it's done as well, because we don't have all of the parts. As far as the warehouse goes, we've got a heat sink. We can have regular green, regular tech arrow. We can have a start on that. Or regular tech armor, whatever. Jump jet. We can have Salmon do that on a 1. We can have Sabra do that on a 1. And we can have Swooping Mak do that on a 1. Okay. I assume those were all successful. Yeah, I guess we just had 3 busted jump jets. I didn't notice. Medium laser. We'll have Pasquale do that. He did gain an XP. So Pasquale is now going to be a veteran mechanic. Nice. Okay, very good, very good. Progressing along. Kurti is next. So let's see. In the warehouse, we've just got some ultra pods, or some ammo bins, and some omnipods. Let's see. That's a work in progress. That is. We need these sensors fixed. We can have Chris do that. The right torso, I think, is going to be an Edinburgh job. And then guillotine, we've got an ER medium laser need to be fixed. We'll have Susan try that and fail. We'll have George try that and fix it. Okay. Oh, that's a guillotine to C. Oh, I see. Yeah, I would very much like to get an ERPPC on that thing. I think that's a clan ERPPC, which we're not going to be able to buy. Let me just check real quick. Inner Sphere, ERPPC. Inner Sphere Clan ERPPC. Oh, we already have 7 of them. Okay, so we don't need to purchase 6 more. We'll just buy 1. We'll call that good. Let's see. The guillotine we can put back in mothballs. We'll have Dulfikar put that in mothballs. Let's see, the Archer Mark III. Yeah, we want to maintain that one. We'll have Penny do that for now, and the Stinger LAM we will have Red Mojo do that for now, because why not? Let's advance the day, March 2nd. Maintenance on the Cronus remains marked quality C, which I would like to see that improving. Phoenix Hawk DHS SL also improving quite rapidly from the look of it. The Archer is going to be another day or so on that center torso. We got the right leg on the Stinger. We got the cockpit on the Stinger. We got the cockpit on the Archer. The left arm on the Archer is going to be another day or two. We've got the Zeus day after tomorrow. The Guillotine is mothballed. And we've got an ERPVC coming in 7 days. Okay, so. The Stinger LAM still needs its right torso put on. We'll have Chris do that on a 5. We'll have Elena put the armor back on a 2. We've got some actuators that we can have Ogiko put on and gain an XP. Nice. Okay, so the right torso and then the right arm, and then it's just avionics, landing gear, and things like that. The Archer is going to be tomorrow, March 3rd. Maintenance on the Atlas. Some improvements, but only where it was already good. Not really improving where it's bad. We've got the center torso fixed on the Archer. We've got the right torso on the Stinger. We've got the left arm on the Archer. We've got the Zeus ready tomorrow. The Archer, we can have Anacito? No. Have Elena do the armor. We'll have Elena do the laser as well. And we'll have Veronica doing the actuators. And then that means that we can have the Archer put back in mothballs. Other Archer. We'll have Salmon put it in mothballs. Wyvern's Archer we're going to keep out. The Hunchback 2C we're going to keep out. The Stinger LAM needs its right arm put back on. Edinburgh could do that on a 2, which means that Loney can do that on a 3. So we'll go ahead and do that. Elena can go ahead and do the armor. Oh, we have avionics. Good deal. That's going to take a few days. Yeah, that's going to be like a 5-day project for a veteran. We'll have Susan get started on that. Landing gear. We'll have George start on that on a 5. That'll be another 5-day project. The heat sink, we'll have Guillaume do that. Or try again. The medium laser, we can have Anacito, sure, on a 6, fail. We'll have Halima on a 6, fail. We'll have Janet on a 6, fail. How about Daniel? Daniel fixed it, okay. Let's go ahead and do ×4 on all of these. That way we can have Jamel do that on a 3. And Tamali could do those on 3s as well. Okay, so the Stinger LAM is about ready to go back together. It is going to be a few more days on the landing gear and the avionics. In the warehouse, everything that needs to be repaired is basically repaired. How much autocannon, ultra autocannon 20 ammo do we have? We have 12 shots actually. So our PPC build of the Hunchback 2C Mark III, we might actually. It's a 4.64. Got the heat sinks. It's got 10 shots. Yeah, I want to see that thing in action. we'll go ahead, we'll remove you from Tioni, remove you from Tioni. 464 belongs in what? No. Tsubasa likes the blackjack, I think. Ash likes the grasshopper. Bendik? Would be faster in the yeah, let's go ahead and replace the rifleman with the hunchback. Where's Bendik? Bendik was a veteran, right? Or no, Bendik was an elite. Okay, so assign to unit. Hunchback 2C. Remove unit. Add unit. Okay, so let's go ahead, we'll do that. Okay, so I think I may be wrong here, but I think we're about ready to move on. Do that. There we go. Okay. Sunday, March 3rd. Everything is being maintained that needs to be maintained. The Stinger LAM is going to be a few more days. Personal market is updated because it is a Monday. Oh, an elite mech tech with Ben Speth. You are hired. Tech specialist, weapon, tech specialist, armor, tech specialist, internal. Heck yes. We are going to have to then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we actually have 2 more techs than we are allowed. So we will have Penny be a dependent. And I think Salmon. Okay, now we are in order with our mech techs. Ben Speth, yeah, you're gonna be a sergeant right away. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make a note of that. I can find my pen, which I think I put in my work shirt again. Yeah, that's a marker. Hold on, one sec. Okay, so Ben Speth, armor specialist. Oh, excuse me. Weapon specialist. Internal specialist. And he's an elite tech. So that is one heck of a guy. Those wants him to be his personal mech tech. And Acito is currently your mech tech. Yeah. Let's go check out Poser's Ride. And keeping in mind, we're going to have an improvement of 1 from here to here as we go from veteran to elite. And for all the armor, the weapons, and the internals, we're going to have another -1 due to his specializations. So we've got B's and C's. Oh, this mech is just going to be insane quality after this. Let's go ahead. We'll do ×3 maintenance time, because I don't feel like we need ×4 at this point. That's going to be 270 minutes a day. Okay, so Ben has 210 minutes a day that he'll be able to use for repairs, using all of his elite skills. Just kidding? No, it's too late. Ben Speth is Hoser's official personal tech and painter. Okay, so that was personnel market. Nice. We got the right arm on the Stinger. We're working on the avionics and the landing gear. We mothballed the Archer. The other Archer is going to be about 11 days. The Marauder is going to be about 10. The Zeus is going to be tomorrow. The Black Knight's going to be about 20 days. The Kraken's going to be forever. Yeah, that was a highly productive day, I think. Yeah, so let us advance to Tuesday the 5th. We've got maintenance on the Rifleman, which honestly we should probably put in mothballs. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mothball the Rifleman. We'll have Shoyab do that. Avionics and landing gear are going to be a few more days. We've got the Zeus ready tomorrow. Oliver, are you not spending... Oh. Oliver is not spending all of his time on that refit. Okay, so we will have Zulfikar, maybe? Yeah, we'll have Zulfikar take over the Wyvern. If not Ethan Labrie or Shoyab. Ethan is not a specialist, nor is Shoyab. Actually, yeah, let's, Nasruddin Ratnabala. Ratnabala's doing a refit. Yasrudin is a clan tech specialist. Shoyab mothballed the Rifleman. So yeah, Shoyab can actually take over on the Archer. Okay, good deal. Ethan. No, okay. So the Stinger is going to be another couple of days. We've got the Rifleman done. We've got the Zeus ready tomorrow. Now that my math isn't being screwed up, it's too late to change anything. We've got maintenance on the Marauder. Couple of improvements, not a lot of room for improvement. We got the avionics and the landing gear on the Stinger, hopefully tomorrow. We mothballed the rifle, or we're working on mothballing the Rifleman. That'll be another couple days apparently. The Archer is going to be less than 10 days. The Marauder is going to be less than 10 days. The Zeus needed a 10, got a 9. Oliver Costa is going to spend another 39,900 minutes to complete that. Okay, well, it's a good thing he's not working on anything else anymore. March 6th. We're counting down to the 20th. Alright, let's see if we can get that Stinger LAM. We failed to get the avionics on the Stinger. Dang. Shoyab will get the Rifleman in mothballs tomorrow. The Marauder will be another 6 days. Assuming Kazuko's not working on anything else. Okay, avionics. Can we have Chris do that on a 3, hopefully, in 5 days? Maintenance on the Thumper, maintenance on the Vedette, maintenance on the Saracen. We got the avionics working. The Rifleman is in mothballs. Everything else is refitting. We've got Saturday, March the 9th. We've got that ER PPC in, but it's an Inner Sphere PPC, not a clan PPC, so it's not going to go on our guillotine. Still working on the avionics on the Stinger, which I feel like should be an aerotech thing and not a mech tech thing, but what do I know? The Archer's gonna be another 6 days. The Marauder's gonna be another 4 or 5. The Zeus is gonna be never. The Black Knight's gonna be a couple of weeks, and the Kraken is gonna be never as well. Moving on to Sunday, March the 10th. Big Knock does maintenance on the Orion. It does improve. I don't see anything lower than a C except for some armor, which is quality E. It's not good. Let's have a Kukaze maintenance. Stinger LAM Avionics gonna be another couple days. Marauder's gonna be a couple more days. Everything else is gonna be a little bit. The 11th, we've got the personnel market updated. We've got no missions. We've got an elite soldier, mechanized, wheeled platoon machine gun. Not interested. We've got the avionics on the Stinger. Good deal. We can put the Stinger back in mothballs. We'll have Dulfikar do that. The Archer's gonna be another few days. The Marauder's gonna be another couple days. We're on the 11th. We go on to the 12th. Mobile Long Tom. Stinger LAM is mothballed. Marauder's done tomorrow. The 13th, we've got Archer 2R Wyvern, improves from C to B, nice. With all the SRMs, only one of the SRMs improves, it looks like. But everything else seems to go up, so that's nice. Archer in 2 days, the Marauder 4M is complete, and I do not remember what we did to that thing. We've got an LB-10X on the right torso, we've got an ER large and a medium pulse in each arm. Does that have command, hyperextending, and low profile? Command, hyperextending, narrow low profile. Okay. Okay. So the Marauder 4M versus the Marauder 5A. The 5A and the mech has some issues. It doesn't have any long-range support, but it is what Tentacle Shogun wants to pilot, so we will leave it at that. In the meantime, I guess we can put this thing in mothballs. We'll have Ogiko do that. What else? We've got the Zeus ready never. We've got the Black Knight ready in a couple of weeks. We've got the Kraken done ready and done never. And the Archer will be done in a couple of days. This Archer 2R that we're working on, bog standard Archer 2R. Moving on to Thursday the 14th, we've got maintenance on the Drillson, which improves slightly. The Archer will be done tomorrow. The Marauder is mothballed. We've got the Zeus, the Black Knight, and the Kraken. Black Knight is next up at 6,000 minutes, so that's, what, about 15 days, give or take? Yeah, we've got, that's about it. Alright, moving on to the 15th, we've got maintenance on the Jabberwocky, which does not show any signs of improvement. Got maintenance on the APC, maintenance on the Pegasus, maintenance on the Stalker, which does show signs of improvement. Mostly C's and B's and A's. Let's see, the Archer 2R Ash needs an 8, gets a 7, will be another 13,000 minutes, which means it'll be after the Black Knight, but before anything else. Saturday the 16th, we've got minutes on the Mobile Long Tom. We've got the Archer ready next after the Black Knight. We've got the Kraken and the Zeus ready pretty much never. The 17th, Hoser's Ride improves from quality B to A. We are seeing quite a lot of green here. We've got armor up, we've got armor up, we've got left torso up, we've got right arm up. We've got lower leg actuator up, we've got upper arm actuator up, we've got right torso up. Okay, so yeah, switching to an elite with internal specialist and weapon specialist and armor specialist. It looks like that is pretty much everything getting a bonus then, which works for me. We've got the Archer ready in 12,000 minutes, the Zeus in 34,000, the Black Knight in 5,000, and the Kraken in 34,000 minutes. We are rapidly approaching the 20th of March, which is the last day of this campaign. If we do get to the 20th of March here before the end of the stream, I think I might go ahead and call it a little bit early. And then we will discuss on Discord exactly what forces we'll be bringing against each lance for our rescue mission to pick up Wyvern. The 18th, we've got the personnel market updated. We have a veteran mech warrior with no special abilities, not really interested in you. Jamel did maintenance on the Blackjack, which I'm still seeing an E here. Still seeing a couple B's and a C or two. But other than that, everything is looking pretty good. That is the 18th. Moving on to the 19th. Maintenance on the Sholigar. Everything is pristine quality. The Banshee is improving in quality. Nice. Love to see it. The Archer, the Zeus, the Black Knight, and the Kraken still being worked on. Alright, and last but not least, Wednesday, March 20th, last day of the contract. We've got maintenance on the Stuka, which is, other than a couple things up top, it is in pretty good condition. We do have some armor that's below average quality. Yeah, I know it's only been an hour and 43 or 44 minutes since I started streaming, so 15 minutes seems like a lot too short, you guys, I'll be honest. But I don't know what I can do to kill 10 or 15 minutes real quick. Add scenario. That'll be Mariana rescue mission. We will add a scenario that'll be Galatea rescue mission. We'll add a scenario that'll be Tonga rescue mission. Oh. And that'll be Aleutian rescue mission. Okay, guys, so we've got 4 missions pending on the last day of this contract. Let's go and get Wyvern back, shall we? Can we? Well, there's not a lot we can do from here. We will Mariana, Galatea, Tonga, and Aleutian. generate a few example lances? I would love to, but unfortunately I can't really do that from here. I mean, we could do this. Okay, so we're starting at 10,000 battle value. We could create a random army using error report 3052 clan tech. And wolf. Oh. We might have to go with some heavies. Oh, 3 mad cats and a vulture. Oh, good lord. And that is well over 10,000 points, I think. We have to have our units in the top box. Are you talking about over here? Built a spreadsheet to create force and era appropriate forces. Nice. Okay. Yeah. If you want to roll up some Op4, just real quick, we've got 10,021 points for Mariana Lance. We got 10,598 points for Galatea Lance. We've got 10,121 points for Tonga Lance, and we've got 9,979 points for Aleutian Lance. So if you want to build force and era appropriate Op4 for us, I am more than happy to let you do that. In the meantime, it looks like the only real option I have is to go over here to create random army and find the right RAT, random allocation table, which is here. Apparently Clan Wolf was a big fan of Timberwolves around this time period because the RAT keeps giving me Mad Cat Primes. Clan Wolf. Yes, we are fighting against Clan Wolf. I'm expecting to be mostly heavy mechs except against Aleutian Lance. Granted, most of our pilots are in the 3 to 4 range. So if you want to give them lighter mechs, we could go with the 2-3 range. If you wanted to give them heavier mechs, we could go with the 4-5 range. Honestly, we can discuss frontline second. Oh, this is definitely frontline battle. This is this is March of 3050. Oh, things have changed. We've got Ghost Bear is expanding into this region. Clan Wolf is expanding into this region. Clan Wolf is now taking over this planet. We've got Smoke Jaguar here. We've got Ghost Bear here. Ghost Bear taking over Free Rasselhog Republic here. We've got more Smoke Jaguar over here. This is all Draconis Combine over here. But yeah, that's frontline. Frontline or mixed, either one. If you want to throw some second line mechs at us, that'd be perfectly fine. Like I said, we can discuss it on Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. We are actually running 16 mechs, and we're pretty close to 40,000 points. But what I would like to do is have one mission for each lance, and then if each lance can achieve their objectives, then we'll get Wyvern back. So yeah, they're all at about 10,000. The only exception, the biggest exceptions being Galatea is about 500 over. Illusion is just a hair under. Illusion is more mobile. Tonga, of course, has a mix of slow mechs and not quite so slow mechs. Galatea is kind of medium speed. Mariana, again, is also pretty slow with mostly 3.5s with a 4.6. I'll generate the mechs, can play with the pilot skill to tweak the battle value. Hey, sounds good to me. So we'll go ahead, we'll save the campaign here. I think I just did, but yes, let's go ahead and save it again. I do appreciate all of you guys joining me. Carpathize, Thomas, Varank, Mr. McGrill, and Gribbly. Thanks for joining me. Always a pleasure. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. I do apologize for shorting you guys a few minutes today, but maybe we'll make that up next week. But until then, have a good one, a good day, good weekend, good week. Until tomorrow. Until next week, I mean. Yeah, you guys take care. We'll see you then.